Hello everyone. Welcome to the Third Man Cricket Show. एक और interesting episode, एक और interesting conversation. I have Arjun alongside me. Hello Arjun. Good
Hi,
afternoon.
hi.
And as you can see below, the topic for today is like a very interesting one. Can ravichandran Ashwin be considered as an all-rounder in T20 cricket? So I think most of us will agree that he is an all-rounder, maybe in the Test format because he's got test centuries against a team like West Indies in the test format. And bowling के बारे में तो जितनी बात करें उतनी कम है. But coming the T20 format wherein there's a lot of competition around now for the all-rounder spot. Arjun, what do you feel यार? I think this is a very interesting topic. इसके बाद इसके ऊपर बहुत discussion debate हो सकता है कि यार everyone will have a good opinion. So what is your opinion on this?
Yeah, I feel currently, especially after the recent season of for Rajasthan Royals, where Ashwin played a crucial role as a floater and a batsman in the team. So I feel his stakes as a batsman has also gone up a lot. Like so far, everybody has been seeing him as a bowling all rounder at max. Even now,
Yeah,
he'd be a bowling all rounder. But if you utilize him as a floater, he can be a really useful option. And currently in the Indian team also, if you see that the fast bowling all rounder is fixed by Hardik Pandya. We've seen the way he's been batting
100%.
so well and bowling so well. Now the
Yeah,
spin all rounder position that is up for grabs, and I feel Ashwin uh, is a candidate, strong candidate for that role at the moment, along with
really.
the likes of Jadeja and Akshar Patel and all these guys. So I feel
Okay.
the recent IPL, recent form wise, I think Ashwin has really put his name in that list of all rounders as well.
Yeah, might as well have, but I think I'm not very pleased or very sure about Ashwin being there for the something like the T20 format, because there's already Akshar Patel in the mix, there's already Ravindra Jadeja in the mix, and Yuzvendra Chahal is also there. Obviously, he is not an all-rounder, but when it comes to spinners, I think he's right up there, and he is one of the best. So I think Yuzvendra Chahal will also be there in the squad, considering the mix of things for the T20 format is what we are talking about.
Yes, yes.
So I mean, yeah, do you think Ravichandran Ashwin can be that wild card, or that magic wild entry into a tournament like the T20 World Cup, or even can be tried in the Asia Cup maybe, because I think Rajasthan Royals tried something very unique, weird, or whatever we call it with him. But I think in some of the games it worked really
Hmm.
well, which is
Yes,
sending him up at number three. I didn't quite understand why they did it, because
it did work
they
out well
they
for Rajasthan Royals.
yeah, exactly. But do you think that it'll it's something that can work for the Indian team?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, Asia Cup could be something very good for Ashwin's style of bowling. Maybe in the T20
Hmm.
World Cup in Australia, you don't need so many spinners. So maybe
Hmm.
Ashwin might not make the cut for the T20 World Cup. But I feel definitely for Asia Cup, he can be a really good spin bowling option to have in the 11. And at the same time, like you said, Rajasthan Royals did. I feel they overused him as a batsman. Only one or two times he really clicked. So I don't think India need him that much as a batsman, but he can definitely be that five down, no, not even five down. So one more thing is that currently you have DK and Hardik who take up the finishers role. So if
Exactly.
you put in Ashwin need not do the finishing role. Ashwin can just be a floater in the middle order who can just come in the power play and like go hammers and tongs and like get out within 2 3 balls also is fine. Like how all these teams use players like Sunil Narayan and Sam Curran and all these guys. Ashwin can be used as that player because as a finisher it's sorted. With DK and Hardik, you don't need to worry about a finisher at all. So Ashwin
Exactly.
can be that middle overs guy who can rotate a strike quickly and get some quick runs in between. So
Well,
maybe that role
exactly,
can be taken up.
but again, I'm not so sure of that, Arjun, because देख इंडिया का T20 का टीम अभी तू देखेगा तो there's रोहित शर्मा, there's ईशान किशन,
Yeah.
there might be KL Rahul at the opening spot, there's Virat at three, then there's already Shreyas Iyer slash Surya Kumar Yadav slash Sanju Samson. Although Sanju Samson का number four is a bit
And
here
Deepak
and there,
Huda
but
also.
exactly Deepak Huda too for the
Yeah.
number four slot. Number five might as well be Rishabh Pant.
yeah,
and number 6, 7 Hardik Pandya DK. So
yeah.
I am not quite sure where Ashwin will fit in the scheme of things, because most successful teams in the T20 format have a bowler who can bat very well or have a batsman who can bowl very well. And I think
Hmm.
Hardik Pandya is that key for India in these next couple of years, going into the T20 World Cup, also into the 50 over World Cup, if I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah.
So I think all teams have a bowler in the top five. Like Australia have Glenn Maxwell, England have Moeen
Hmm.
Ali,
Yes, yes.
South Africa open with someone like Markram in the
Hmm.
bowling.
Yeah, yeah,
Even West Indies, I think someone from the top five can bowl, if I'm not wrong. Maybe pace bowling, Odean Smith. Yeah,
yeah.
I think he comes at five. He can just roll his arm over,
Hmm.
although he's a fast bowler. But yeah, I think all rounder in T20 cricket. I think for Rajasthan Royals, he'll do a great job. But I
Hmm.
think to get into the Indian T20 side, he has to maybe perform consistently in whatever opportunities he's been given, because
True, true.
there's already Ravindra Jadeja, there's already Akshar Patel, as I said, and these two guys are bowling all rounders, and might as well
Hmm.
call them 50-50, because they bat as good as they bowl.
Yeah,
And
yeah. That's
for
true.
a specialist spinner, you still have Chahal. Kuldeep Yadav is in the mix of things, though not exactly in the mix of things, but Kuldeep Yadav is someone that can be in the mix of things, because a Chinaman
Hmm.
is something that is not very regular. It's something unique.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't quite know how Ashwin will go in terms of T20 cricket. I'm a big fan of him in Test and maybe ODI cricket as well to some extent. But yeah, Test man, no one beats Ashwin. I think
Hmm.
he's
True, true.
right up there in Test match cricket. So do you think you have a exact reason for why Rajasthan Royals placed him at number three? Because it was something very it came as a shock, uh, because never seen it. Obviously, it worked in some games like Magic, but do you think they had a particular reason? Of course, they did, but what do you think it was?
I think they opted to go for like a really powerful spin duo of Chahal and Ashwin. So they had to make sure one of them can be used as an all-rounder. Chahal obviously can't bat, so Ashwin became that all-rounder. Every other team, if you see, they have one specialist spinner and one all-rounder, more of a batting all-rounder. So
Yeah.
with Ashwin, they had to use him as a batsman also because
Hmm.
Chahal couldn't bat. Like if you look at when Ashwin used to be in CSK, that time Ashwin was the genuine bowler, while Jadeja was the all-rounder. So maybe that's the reason why for Rajasthan Royals they had to use Ashwin as the all-rounder because the balance of the team would have been affected otherwise because they didn't use Nisham properly also. So they used Ashwin as that all-rounder rather than Nisham. So I guess it's good for Indian cricket that happened because it showed us the potential of his batting and
Yeah.
now to agree with you of the cons of like the likelihood of him not making it to the squad like Akshar and Jadeja are left-handed batsmen. It's always good to have a left-handed batsman at the lower order. So if you have Ashwin at that position, another right-hander will have the batting lineup too monotonous. So I think Jadeja and Akshar have a benefit over Ashwin because they're left-handers. So you can have more of that right-hand left-hand combination also. So I think
And
that
I
goes
think
against them.
for hitting abilities, there's also Harshal Patel now, because he
Yeah,
can
yeah.
strike the ball at distance.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
not really
That's true.
sure if Ashwin can make it to the squad, considering the competition that's going on currently around the T20 format. And yeah, next 2-3 महीने तो completely T20 cricket ही पे ही focus होने वाला है,
हाँ,
because
हाँ.
the big things are coming: Asia Cup, T20 World Cup. उसके बाद I think
Yeah,
for a period of a quarter or 4 months, I think the shift will be towards the 50 over format, because फिर 23 में ODI World Cup is there.
yes,
So I
yes.
think Test cricket is slowly going to take the backseat for the next year, is what
Yeah,
I believe. So I think जो अश्विन का strongest format था, Test
hmm.
cricket, that is also going to take a backseat for some period of time, because white ball cricket
Yeah,
काफी
yeah,
ज्यादा है अभी and उसको importance
yeah.
देंगे. यार I remember 2012 या 2014 में I still remember that wicket that Ashwin took. It was a T20 World Cup if I'm not wrong, और Hashim Amla को जो bold किया था ना कैरम बॉल से,
Oh,
I
yes,
guess
yes,
you
yes,
will also remember.
yes,
I think
yes.
it
The
was somewhere
carom
in
ball.
Sri Lanka.
Huh.
Yeah, it was in Colombo or somewhere. Yeah, that
Yeah, it
ball
was like a magic ball.
literally
Yeah.
pitched. yeah, out of leg stump, and Ake just crashed into
Mm.
the wickets. I think fantastic
Yeah, yeah,
delivery. But yeah, that's when Ashwin was there in the T20 format also, like a very very regular member. But
yeah.
now I think with Jadeja, Akshar, and all the reasons that we spoke about, it's
Hmm.
really difficult for him to make the side. But yeah, I think he'll have to prove it time and again that he can work magic with the bat as well. So
Yes.
yeah, any other opinions to share?
And also, like maybe he might make it to the big squad because of a token off spinner. Because in the squad,
Yeah,
you tend to have an off spinner for matchups with left-handers. So
correct.
like that, he might make it. But playing 11, I doubt he can make it now. I think you
Well,
have convinced
exactly.
me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yes, that's all we had for today's episode. So thank you very much for tuning in, guys, all of them that you did, and we'll be coming up with such interesting topics every day at 12 p.m. So tune in tomorrow as well. We'll have a similar interesting topic to speak about the industry of cricket. But yeah, for now, that's all. Thank you very much, Arjun, for doing this,
Thank you. Thank
for
you.
joining me here,
I had a
and
great
had
time.
fun. Yeah, had a great time, me too. So thank you very much, guys, and see you tomorrow again at 12 p.m. Thank you.